I set this in water. What an idiot.
Oh no.
Did you save it?
No.
Oh no.
Sure didn't. That's alright, they're gonna get it wet. This paper, let's see more, we'll let that dry. I'll just have you air dry it for me.
Blow on a joke.
Mike, I'm tired. Too bad.
Not sure what's gonna happen, but we soon will. The way that things are going, I don't feel well. Saying praise the Lord, but I'm in hell. That's why we spend bills in love, cause we stay trill. Little Tony growing older in a world that lays on shoulders. Cross the border where they don't know you, and no one knows you, so you learn to be a little bolder. Pick out your photo, cause it got you
all. And then, do you know what the last ejection fraction was? Because the person is on metoprolol tartrate, but they're only taking 25 milligrams twice a day. So what would be the target dose? If you were going to stick with metoprolol tartrate instead of the evidence-based succinate, what would the goal daily dose of tartrate be? What is it?
150.
150, yeah. So they're only on 50. So unless they're having like massive issues with side effects, which I doubt, then, and you'll see this a lot for some reason, like people don't max out beta blockers. They just kind of get them to a certain point and stop them wherever they're tolerating them. So the all the trials that, like the big ones we quote, like Merit HF and Comment, all that, we titrated patients up to that goal level.
Let's get an ounce of the scout smoke for a couple of days. My parents gone for the week, let's throw a couple of raves. If people start acting out, I'll get my bro to throw a couple of faves.
Joe's skills have improved significantly since the first attempt where he tried to throw a 1-inch needle in my arm, dart style, for a subcutaneous injection. Dr. Sterrett would be very disappointed. I can't wait to report back to him.
Lies.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, it's fine. You can draw it up. Well done. Straighten the sharps container.
Bam.
Bam! Like a pro. Make sure you,
You ready?
yeah, I'm ready. Good, massage the shoulder first before you. That's super key.
Alright, ready?
Yeah. Perfect. Do you remember the trial that got of Aberdeen? Done in Europe, I believe. So shift. So if you look at the European guidelines, they have Corlinor, they have actual mortality benefit with Corlinor. So they'll say like exacerbations of mortality. Does it actually have mortality benefit?
No.
Yeah, so if you look at shift, like the composite was significant, but if you break it down into its components, then it had exacerbation benefit, but it didn't have mortality benefit. So the exacerbations were what was driving that composite. So if you look at the FDA's guidelines for it, they wouldn't allow them to put mortality benefit, at least as the last time I checked. But I believe it's still in there for Europe. It says mortality. They just kind of lump it all in there.
Yeah. Yeah, write the verse, spit the line, drop the pen, bust the rhyme, stutter now, take your time, miss a shot, you'll be fine. High up in the clouds, steady thinking, I'm looking towards my future, you know I ain't never blinking. I ain't never blinking, never look back in the past. If you dwell up on the past, you gon' end up being last. Then you crash, end up in the crash.
Everybody's ready for that, right? I need class participation. So St. John's wort, I want you guys to tell me what you think it does. So A, something that grows in the bottom of St. John's foot. B, an herbal medication used for depression. C, a new kid's cereal. And D, an herbal medication used for blood pressure. What do y'all think? Yes. So it can interact with medications just by itself. I included this one up here, the Velcade. They specifically mention Granate and not. If you look at, they have ratings of how the interactions are. They'll have like B, C, D is, and then X is like absolutely not. You need to avoid it. This is an X. This is the one they specifically list in the package insert. Don't take a green tea. And it's medication. You know, somebody maybe taking a supplement over the counter that's never seen that or doesn't deal with this, it would be very easy to overlook something like that. We're always thinking medications.
Your rhymes are getting repetitive. Just a bunch of edited sentences. Tried to sneak them in, but we catching them. I'm a new radical learner from old tricks. Giving so much just to see what I'll get.
We're SEAL Team 6 of the freaking pharmacy world.
I mean, I think other people too, if they never challenge themselves, they don't realize what they're capable of
Right.
as well. So pushing those boundaries, I think, is really honestly like a healthy aspect of life where if you're always shying away from a challenge, that's not good.
Yeah, exactly. When I started doing that, like, one of my strength coaches talked to me about when basically, like, anybody asks you, because everybody will ask you when you're getting ready to fight, like, everybody's like, oh, you nervous yet? You blah, blah, blah. It's just like the question everybody asks. And so, like, I had this one strength coach who told me that he wanted me to, anytime anybody would ask me that, just tell them, no, I'm not nervous at all. I feel great. It's the best I've ever felt. And, like, he's like, just say it. Every single time somebody asks you, say that. Say something along those lines. And so I started doing that, and like forced myself to do it. And I thought it was real stupid at first, but I just kept doing it anyway. And like I did it so much because so many people would ask me. Did it so much that eventually I realized that I really wasn't nervous anymore. And then, like I would get the night of the fight when I see everybody in the locker room. It was in my they had like the red corner, the blue corner kind of thing. And so you have different people from different teams all in the same area as you, like warming up and stuff. And so we were in that locker room with the people that were in the blue corner or whatever I was with. And I saw people getting nervous and like, you know, sitting in the corner and like pacing. And that's when I realized that night I was like, oh shoot, I'm not nervous at all. And like I really just genuinely was ready to go out there. And so I did that. I've done that pretty much ever since with every aspect of my life. So like if people ask me if I'm tired, I never, even if I'm exhausted, I'm never ever saying yeah I'm tired ever. And if somebody says, you know, oh, are you stressed, are you this, are you that, very rarely will I ever say yeah. I mean if I'm just talking or whatever, it's like yeah, that's been, you know, crazy or whatever. I mean I'll be honest with some people, but like even then I tried to limit that because I feel like subconsciously you start dwelling on it.
Even a Jen?
Yeah, I mean I do it with Jen too. Like Jen knows like if she asks me if I'm tired or something like that, she knows my response is gonna be I don't get tired, because I say that every single time. My mom doesn't even ask me anymore. My mom used to ask me like, are you sleeping? Like, are you blah blah blah? And I was like, I don't need to sleep. I don't need to show her. Oh, I forgot. Like, and I do. Of course, I get tired, but like, I feel like because I'll hear people say it all the time. I'm so tired today. I'm just this. I'm just that. Like, you're just dwelling on that. You know, the fact that you're tired. I just feel like it just like cripples people without them even knowing it. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of that psychology stuff.
A lot of it's a mind game.
Yeah,
you're right.
A lot of it does play a factor. So there was a small study done back in 2014, I believe. So they compared high dose, they used a flu zone high dose, and they compared it directly to just a regular trivalent flu, and it was superior statistically speaking. If you calculate number needed to treat, it's 217. So whether or not it's all that clinically significant, probably not, which is why the CDC doesn't make a recommendation. But do keep in mind, the reason I always point out this number is because you're going to have patients that will come in, and we run our flu zone high dose somewhat quickly. So October, November, when stores start running out of it, if you have somebody come in and they're like, oh no, I'm just waiting to get the high dose because my doctor said to get that one. If you know that you're probably not going to have any more in, you still want them to have the vaccine. So I actually quote this number to patients. to get them to see that I had to literally give 218 people this vaccine to prevent one extra case of flu. And a lot of people like to quote numbers and trials to patients, but this can actually, in a lot of cases, at least in my experience, has been able to talk people into getting the vaccine and being covered for the year. Because there's some people that, just find it and get it later on, and it just doesn't happen because we don't have the kind of stuff.
Just wanna hold you close to me, only if it's a day. Maybe I should just chill out and watch what I say. Cause I don't wanna ruin what we have, it is great. But honestly, I want more, I don't wanna wait. Chances are going day by day. I'm loving you more every day. I know these feelings are real, but I just don't know what to say. Not to mention the fact that I don't know